Okay, so for pile three, you guys got Stormy Warning, 10, Cornucopia, 11, and 19, Rest and Rejuvenation. On the bottom of the Rider Tarot deck, we got, sorry, Eight of Cups. And then on the bottom of this deck, we got Door to Value, 31. Okay, so from what I'm seeing is that right now you're probably are dealing with a lot of chaos in your life right now. I'm sensing financially, emotionally, mostly I feel like emotional and mental distress you are currently going through, and it's causing a lot of chaos and just a lot of like, just stormy situations because you're just very locked up in your head. And you feel like I feel like it's about like financial investments. I feel like for some of you relationships, I feel like both, like you have probably somebody in mind that you love and you admire, like a crush. I'm also getting like maybe like a soulmate twin flame relationship, like like you're meant to be with this person, you're destined to be with this person, and it's like you're kind of iffy, and it's like you don't know what to do, which way to go. You're very lost, very conflicted. It's a lot of confliction. Like I feel like living in two minds in a sense. Like you're just very conflicted. I'm also getting a sense like you might be conflicted with two people for some of you. Like you have like two people in mind, like maybe two girlfriends, two boyfriends, or maybe like just two people that you really admire, and it's like you feel like you're torn because you have to pick between the two. It's just there's a lot of like a lot of chaos, a lot of collision that is going on within your headspace, within yourself, within your frame of mind. But I feel like the universe is telling you, just to get out of that. Or it could be that maybe this is not currently going on right now, but this is warning you that you may be coming into this type of collision within your life. Like you may possibly be coming into it real soon, and just get out of this negative headspace. It's like, telling you, be the Nine of Swords in reverse, get out of your negative headspace. Stop fearing, stop being in doubt, stop worrying, stop stressing, once you get, I know it's probably easier said than done, but I feel like you just really need to do a lot of like your spiritual work. Go within, start praying more, meditating, do whatever you do that helps you to get out of a negative headspace. Maybe go out more, talk to friends, communicate your feelings, your emotions. Maybe there's I'm sensing for some of you there's probably somebody in mind that you have, like somebody who is higher up, maybe spiritually, or somebody who could be like like somebody who is very like knowledgeable, like very resourceful, like maybe like a therapist, like a friend therapist or a therapist. For some of you it could just mean like somebody who is just very like wise, like a like a wise person, maybe somebody older too, that you maybe look up to, and you can go to them and everything in times of need, and you probably need to go to them and try to gain some clarity and some understanding and get out of this negative headspace, get out of this fixation, or the situation that you are in, whether it be about people, relationships, and stuff like that, just to gain a sense of clarity. Don't ever, I always like to tell people, don't ever take people's full words for it. It's your life, it's your destiny, it's your choice on how you want to live it and recreate your life. We create our own destiny and stuff, and it's like the universe, tries to be there and helping and guiding us. So it's like, yeah, sure, you are the creator of your own destiny, or the creator of your own universe. Especially the universe, tries to make a path that is best suitable for you. And it might be, those are the issues on why you're feeling this way so much. But it's like, maybe you need to go and you really need to talk to somebody, or gain some clarity within your mindset so you know how to move forward within your life. And you will, because you're going to gain the strength. You're going to gain the strength in, doing this. You're going to really gain strength and confidence in doing this. I'm getting a lot of strength and a lot of confidence. Once you take yourself out of this negative energy, or once you make sure that you don't get into that energy, you're going to have the strength and stability on making it through whatever difficult times, whatever, ways come through. You're going to persevere. And it's funny because I see like this like sort of infinite symbol on top of her head, and it's like you're gonna have the strength to infinitely just strive and drive through all these tough times, through all this negativity, because you're going to be in Nine of Pentacles mode. I feel like you're very strong, you're very independent, you're very wise, very self-sufficient. You probably are a little bit intuitive. Maybe for some of you, you're very intuitive and you don't realize it. Start listening to your intuition more and start being within your independence, and let the universe drive you to where you need to go. Maybe you need to deal with some karmic situations right now, and I know that sucks, but that's what happens sometimes when you do things in past lives or whatever. But maybe you have to just go through your karmic cycles, and eventually you're just gonna put yourself into this position where you are gonna be in your Nine of Pentacles stature. You are going to be very strong in your intuition. You are going to be very strong within your independence, within your power, within your money, within your strength, within your knowledge, because you'll be around and you'll be doing the right kind of things. I'm also sensing like be around the right kind of people. You're probably maybe not around the right kind of people right now, and you need to start investing your time and trying to focus more inward on yourself and find the right kind of people to be around. And then you could get into King of Pentacles mode. You'll then be very I'm getting the sense very stable within your money. I'm also getting a sense of like very like strong masculine energy, like a lot of like this might have to go towards strong masculine energy, this whole aspect, but take it however it resonates. But you're gonna come into King of Pentacles mode. That's why I was saying like something with money, like maybe you're working towards getting a new job, maybe a promotion, something high in finances, and you will get into your King of Pentacles mode. You will be high within your power and within your money and stuff. But you just need to get yourself out of that negative space. Stop being all locked up in your mind about all these different things. I feel like it's 101 things that you're thinking about. You're worrying too much. Stop worrying so much. And you will then eventually get your Ace of Pentacles. Not only are you going to be the King of Pentacles, you're going to have your Ace of Pentacles. The money is going to come in for you. Money is going to be flowing. You're going to be overflowing abundance, especially with the fact that we have Cornutopia here. That's like, I feel like what a Cornutopia is abundance. And then it's funny because you had 10 and then 11. 10 and then 11. 11 comes after 10. So it's like after the storm, this is like the calm after the storm. You're going to have your abundance. Your crops are going to be overgrown. You're going to grow your crops. You're going to have your abundance and everything, especially with the fact that it's like, like in this deck here, we have the Seven of Pentacles. That's like planting your crops, watching your seeds grow. You're watching your seeds grow. And with the Eight of Pentacles, you're building to the 10 of Pentacles. That's funny. And then you have 7, 8, and then you're building up to 10. So it's like, it's funny. It's like a chain of command. It's like, all right, you're planting. It's like you planted your seeds. You planted your seeds and you're working really hard as well to get up farther with the fact that you planted your seeds. Now you're building yourself up and everything so that you could get everything that you want. Money, I feel like, like finances, relationships, marriage. I'm also sensing like maybe pregnancy, kids, getting your wish fulfillment. You're building and you're working towards that. You're working towards this 11. You're working towards this Cornutopia. But you need to get out of, this storm, Look at this as a warning that it's like, don't get yourself wrapped up in all this. Don't get yourself wrapped up in your head, your emotions and everything. Just stay calm. I feel like you need to get back into being a little bit more logical. I mean, you could still have emotions at the end of the day, but just get back into being a little bit more logical and, trying to push yourself into, having your victory, because you will have your victory. You will have your victory in your finances, your love, everything. You will have this victory. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords, there will be some truth. There will be some clarity. I'm also sensing a fact that maybe you're working really hard. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this is more so like somebody's really working hard towards, whether it be a couple of energies or so, but it's like somebody's really working hard towards getting a new job. I'm getting a promotion, something with money, like a job, a new job, a promotion, maybe going back to school, maybe graduating. And there's going to be this truth, this clarity, like, yeah, you got this job, you got this promotion, you got this new career, or you're graduating. You will have that truth. You will have that shed of light coming down towards you. You will have this victory. You will have this victory coming forth towards you, because you have been working really hard. You've been working on your pentacles. You've been working on your coins. You've been working really hard to plant your seeds and build so that you can get the 10 of Pentacles. So you can get to where you need to be with everything. High abundance. Having high abundance. You're going to have your abundance. And then with 19, it says rest and rejuvenate. Rejuvenation. So I feel like this is also a period of time where you need to rest. You need to go into resting mode. That's why it's saying, here are the signs, like get out of this, negative situation, because everything is going to go good and plan. You just need to rest right now. Just rest. Don't focus so much on the negatives. Just relax. Meditate. I'm also getting a sense that you guys need to highly get into meditation, your meditation zone, and really work on meditating. So that, you can have your death moment. You could, you could get out of your old skin, shed the old skin, and grow a new, thicker skin. A new, thicker layer of skin. And be strong within your power. Have your death moment. Don't fear death. Death is never bad. Death is always good. And you can have a death time as many times as you want in order for you to persevere through life and take this leap of faith. Take this leap of faith. After you have your death, take that leap of faith. Because you will be in your Queen of Pentacles mode. I'm also sensing too, because we have a king and a queen. That's why I'm sensing like, there was like a soulmate twin flame connection. You're probably confused about like maybe a girl or something like that. I don't know why I had to say a girl. Like maybe this is for a male energy for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, maybe you're confused about a girl, or that there's a girl in mind that you have, that you're working towards and everything, and she's working towards you. You mutually are working towards each other, and it's a soulmate twin flame connection or something, but you guys are going to come forth together. You guys are going to be very high within your money, because I feel like she's very, she's been working hard. She's very ambitious, very goal oriented, and you both are mutually the same, like attracts like. You both are coming into the same common ground on working, when it comes to working career wise, your feelings for each other, it's both mutual. King and Queen of Pentacles both upright. That's beautiful. He's working towards his money, you're working towards your money. It could go vice versa, but it's like either way, even if it's maybe this guy, he probably has multiple options out on the table, or maybe you have multiple options on the table, for a fact, or he knows for a fact, who he is destined to be with, whether it be you or whether who this girl is, that that you're destined to be with, that it's a higher level soulmate committed relationship type of thing going on. And then we got Ace of Cups, and we got Temperance. So once you start balancing yourself out, there will be this new beginning in love, and like a love, romance, relationships. Also, I feel like, when it comes to job opportunities, everything, it's like there's going to be a gateway that's going to be open to you to many, many possibilities. There's going to be a doorway opening to many possibilities when it comes to work. Like I said, with love, you're going to know who where to go, who to be with, what job to choose, or what trade to go for. Or maybe what school to go to. You're gonna know once you balance yourself out. You're gonna gain the sense and clarity on where to go, how you see it fit, how is it gonna benefit for you. And with the Eight of Cups here, I feel like you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. You're done. You're fed up with a lot that's going in your life, that is probably along the lines of like this whole stormy situation. You're going to be just walking away from everything that no longer serves you. You're going to be resting, rejuvenating, having your death moment, coming to the clarity and the understanding, and you're going to gain your abundance. You're going to gain your abundance. And I feel like it's abundance in love, and also a lot of abundance in money. Money, honey, with the door of value. A lot of abundance of money. The doorway is opening to you to finances. And I feel like it could be, you're going to come together with your beloved, soulmate, twin flame connection and everything. And, they're going to bring money in. You're going to bring money in, mutually bringing money in. There's going to be abundance, money, joy, happiness, and everything. Whether it be, or maybe it could be in that you're going to bring in money for yourself, and then that person's going to come in, or you're going to go to that person. Once the abundance kicks in, once the abundance comes through the door, there's many possibilities here. There's many open possibilities here, but it's all going to lead to that you're going to have high abundance in money, relationships, all these possibilities. It's like the possibilities are endless here. Alright guys, so that's for people who chose group 3. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it resonated with you guys. Alright guys, have a good one. Alright, last but not least, pile 4. So you guys got 20, envy, 34, door to personal healing and happiness, and 22, yin yang. And then on the bottom of the deck, we got 25, deceit. And then we also got on the bottom of the Rider Tarot deck, the Chariot. Alright guys, so when it comes to envy, I feel like this more has to do with friendships. Maybe it could do with family members, but I'm getting a lot of like friendships or co-workers, just people, like just certain people that you personally know that are heavily like around you a lot, or just people who are really like fixated around you. They're just very envious towards you, and I feel like like that's why the Deceit card is really here. That's why like I feel like the Deceit card is here, because I feel like there are just people trying to be deceitful towards you. I'm also getting the sense when I see like the money here, like I don't know if you can see like there's like money kind of falling out of like this person's hand. It might be that this person is being deceitful and trying to, for like their personal gain when it comes to your finances, that they're just trying to be around you for your money, trying to be with you for finances. I'm also getting a sense of sexual pleasure. Maybe this person wants you for just money and sex and nothing more. Possibly maybe just personal gains of trying to gain money, like maybe a family member trying to just reach out to you for just the sole purpose of money. Like I'm saying, I'm getting like relationships, like maybe there's a girl or a guy in your life that he's just there for personal gain of just wanting to use you for your money and for sexual pleasures or means. It's just, or it could just be like a friend that maybe it's a friends with benefits kind of relationship, and you provide them financially, and they just, or you are helping them financially, like maybe giving them a place to stay, and they're just using you just for that purpose of just the fact of like, oh, you're providing them a place to stay, maybe some money, finances, and like, maybe some type of sexual pleasure too. I'm getting a lot of mixed messages on like maybe it's friends, a family member, or it could be a lover, but it's somebody being deceitful within your circle. They're being very deceitful towards you, and it's because they're just very envious of you. They're very envious of you. And they want to leave you stuck with the Hanged Man. They want you to stay stuck. They don't want you to think clearly. They don't want you to think logically and everything. I feel like, you're looking at this person as, oh, you know what? I'm just helping. I'm doing something good. I'm doing a good deed. But they're leaving you stuck. They're leaving you hanging like the hangman, sadly. They're leaving you hanging. And you don't deserve to be left hanged. I'm telling you. Because this isn't something positive. We got the 10 of Cups in reverse. This isn't something positive. Maybe they were trying to be false with you. Like, I'm getting a sense, like, maybe if this is a relationship, they were trying to be false with you. Probably telling you, oh, yeah, I want, a family with kids, all this stuff and everything. Really going on a spiel of being like, yeah, I want to be dedicated and loyal to you. And at the end of the day, no, they don't. No, they don't. They're just using lies, manipulation just to get your money and to just get a quick fix in the sexual department. And that sucks. That really, really sucks. You shouldn't have to be around somebody like that. No way. Somebody that's leaving you hanging because they're envious of you and they're being deceitful. No way. Because they don't want you to move. They want you to stay stuck. Again, you're staying stuck. They don't want the wheel to turn in your favor. It's like, look, like I'm looking at this almost like the devil, like being like, kind of just being sly, being like sleazy, like, nope, like it's not going to turn in your favor. I'm just going to throw all these snakes and devils at you. I don't want the wheel to turn in your favor. And it's like they're leaving you stuck. That's why the wheel's not turning. You're at a pause. You're very stagnant. You're at a standstill and everything. But with the Magician card here and the Sun, there's still chance. There's still hope. Just manifest, manifest this away. Manifest this away and goodness is going to come through. Me also seeing here the Chariot card. I feel like you're very action oriented. You're a very action oriented person. I'm getting also like, maybe you're a water sign. I'm also getting air sign here. But I mean, who knows? Maybe, there might be other signs too. All signs could probably be here. But, I don't really, like I said, I don't focus heavily on signs. I focus more on energy. But it seems like you're a very action-oriented person. You like to make moves. You like to take charge. You like to be very strong within your power. Or I feel like, maybe you're a very soft person inside. Because you do have a really strong heart, but you like to show people you don't tolerate, you don't mess around, you're not one to, how should I say, you're not a force to be reckoned with. So it's like, do that. Show them you're not a force to be reckoned with and be the magician. Conjure up your own life. Get them out of your life. Get out of this negativity. And, do that by, manifest a better life. And you will get it with the Sun card. You'll have a new beginning. When I see the little baby there in the sun, it's like, oh, it's like, something new, a rebirth, a reborn, And it's like, you're going to reborn yourself. You're going to rejuvenate yourself. And you're going to get out of this, toxicity. It's like almost like devil energy. Very high devil energy. It's, ugh. And then we got a door to personal healing and happiness. So yeah, I feel like once you go into opening that doorway to healing from all of this, getting out of this, getting rid of this, you will then start to heal. You will then start to heal, and you will then start gaining a sense of happiness and hope and prosperity within your life. With the Ace of Swords, I'm sensing like there will be a truth. Even if you let this continue on, I feel, even though I feel like you shouldn't, please don't let this continue on. But I feel like there will be a truth. There will be a sense of clarity that it's like, this wasn't worth your time. This wasn't worth your effort. And there will be some truth. There will be a sense of clarity. Or I feel like in a sense, you're just going to pick up the sword. You're going to realize and know and understand that this was the truth. This was something that was keeping you stagnant, keeping you stuck, keeping you at a pause. And you're going to pick up that sword and you're going to cut the BS. You're going to cut it because you know the truth. You had the clarity, the light shine down on you. And you're like, okay, I'm done with this. Bye. Cut it out of your life. Cut the cord. And finally, you're going to get rid of all this envious, all the sneakiness, all the envy and the sneakiness. With the Five of Swords here, I feel like, I sense that as enviness. And then the Seven of Swords, I sense that as sneaky behavior. So the envious and sneakiness is going to stop once you start getting into the Ace of Swords mode. Once you get into your happiness and your prosperity, you're going to be the Ace of Swords, and you're going to cut them out of your life. Or, there's going to be some truth and clarity to the situation that they were being the way that they were. They weren't being true to their word, and they were being sneaky and deceptive, and you are going to take the action with the Chariot. You're going to make actions in getting out of this energy, moving forward and getting out of this energy, and starting to heal on a personal level and gain your happiness back. You're going to be working really hard with the Eight of Pentacles. You're going to be working hard on yourself. I'm also getting finances too. You're going to be working very hard on yourself and your finances. And you're going to have your death moment, because you're going to be shedding out all that negative energy, building up a thick layer of skin, a new thick layer of skin, so you can persevere through and having your victory. With the Six of Wands, having your victory. And then we have 22, yin yang. I'm also getting a sense that this might have to be for about a love situation, maybe soulmate twin flame relationship. That might have to be commencing. But if not, it could just it can be, like I'm saying. And if that's not the case and everything, if you're like committed, or you're in a relationship, then this could just mean about balancing. You're going to be balancing yourself out. You're going to be balancing out the situation. And you're going to be getting the strength. You're going to be getting the strength to endure and to persevere. You're going to be gaining the strength to endure and persevere and get out of this, situation. I mean, there's a lot of positive cards afterwards. Yeah, sure, there's this like stagnant negative energy going on. But then it's like, it goes to positive things at the end of it. And then you have Six of Cups. This is why I said, possible twin flame soulmate connection with the yin yang, as I really feel it strongly. Like there might be a soulmate twin flame connection pulling through and everything, even after you get out of because it might have been a karmic situation. Or it could just mean that, you just need to get rid of things that no longer serve you. And then, something, the universe will bless you with something good, which is a soulmate twin flame relationship that maybe you've been wanting to get into, or you've been trying to get yourself to invest into, but you felt like, maybe finances weren't right, or the timing wasn't right and everything. Maybe there was, this whole stagnant, energy, and now you know why the stagnant energy is there, or why you were stuck, why you couldn't move forward. It's because of this. But, your soulmate twin flame will be coming through. They're thinking about you still. They still want this and everything. 22, I love the number 22. So yeah, they might be, pulling through. And if it's not the case and everything, then, and you're committed and everything, then it could mean that you're just balancing yourself out. You're gaining the strength, and, you're gonna persevere into getting the things that, you really, really want, and probably meeting like the new kind of people, maybe like past people, like this could have been past friends that you haven't talked to in a long time, and you're going to come back into communication with, and they're gonna be very supportive, be very helpful for you, being very caring, and they're going to be real and true to you. That's why I'm saying, try to disconnect yourself from all these like negative people around you, and go to the people that are true or dear to you. Or it could just mean that you're going to come into an encounterment of people, maybe past people, like from your past lives or whatever, and they were real friends to you, so true and so dear to you. With the Hierophant being here, I feel like this has to do with commitment, or it could mean just real true friends. You know, you're going to come into having real true friends, and you're going to have a nice stable, you know, a good stable life. Also, it may mean like maybe marriage, possible marriage for some of you, you know, within the near future. But I'm also sensing, you know, if this is a soulmate twin flame relationship, they're going to be coming in and they're going to be offering you a commitment. They're going to want a commitment with you. And you're going to be moving towards the Ten of Pentacles, towards your wish fulfillment. You're going to be making moves towards your wish fulfillment. And it's funny, you have 2 action cards, because you have the Chariot and the 9 of Wands. I mean, sorry, 8 of Wands. Gosh, I said 9 of Wands. 8 of Wands, and then you have the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like you're going to be moving towards your wish fulfillment, and you have like 2 action cards, which is the 8 of Wands and the Chariot. So you're going to be very action oriented. That's why I sense you're a very action oriented person. You like to, you know, make actions. You don't like bullshit. You like to just go after what it is that you want. Probably use law of attraction heavily to try to get and master what you want. But realize that, you know, you're having a lot of stagnant energy right now because of somebody, or maybe a couple of people, or, you know, maybe a lover within your situation that is not being genuine and real towards you, and you have to cut them out. You have to cut them out. All right, guys. So that is for people who chose pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope it resonated with you guys. All right.